internet issue.
So everyone, if sorry about the show being a little bit messed up, it's actually my fault today. We're gonna go ahead and show you our special guests because they are here. It was our fault why they're not up on the screen. So we're gonna go ahead and get them up where you guys can see them. And hear that you guys were here listening to their amazing music. That last song that you were hearing was by the band that's blessing us today, and that's We Rise to Fall, and that was their song "Damn It" that we were listening to. So definitely give me 1 second. You'll be able to see the band members yourself. Here we go. There we go. You guys are up on the screen now.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
So thank you guys for coming to be a part of this show, especially Karen Sure. A lot of artists don't like to do this show. So while I'm fixing the sound, what gives you guys the motivation to go ahead and do the music that you guys do?
With this, we're feeling
Yeah, it's just something that we're doing. A lot of people, as we go over things, lives just right now. It's just great to have a lot of stuff, and then if somebody else gives us motivation for that.
So, sorry about that. I'm trying to fix all the volume and everything now. So.
Yes.
And we're now officially going live on Instagram as well now, since everything's just messed up. But I was moved by this band, and what gave you the name of the band? Well, how did you guys come up with it?
At the very first, when we first formed, we were sitting around shooting ideas, and somebody was like, "Hey, oh," and I was like, "Yeah, not too bad." So we checked, and somebody already, and we rise to fall it kind of good and kind of fit with how society we tend, and we self-implode, kind of like fits. A lot of our messages are. We just lost your audio on our end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not able to hear you anymore.
Sorry, everyone, about all the mistakes during the show. We're trying to fix them as we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, now everything's working together. Now we got the show going. This is so. If you guys missed anything, you couldn't hear us, we apologize. We were having issues throughout the day. Today has just been crap for everybody here at PTMX. So out of respect for him, we're gonna go ahead. If it's all right, if I ask the questions again, so the fans can now clearly hear you, they can clearly hear me. Once again, you were listening to the song at the beginning of the show called "Damn It." This is the band We Rise to Fall. The question that just got done trying to answer, and I kept messing up for you guys, was how did you guys come up with the name for the band? They can actually hear you now, and you got Ashton saying hi on Facebook already. So,
What's going on, Ashton? Back when we first started the band, we're sitting around, we were shooting band names back and forth, and the first initial one was Rise to Fall, and we checked and somebody had already taken it, and we were sitting around and talking about like how about we rise to fall, and we write a lot about how built up and then up and collapse. So it kind of fit with what our message was at the time.
And the other question that I missed out is I see that you guys I found their music through I think it was Metal Labs. I started following because like it seemed like every time you guys like did music at all, you just put raw emotion into it, and it seems like I think I've watched one of your live performances somebody recorded, and it didn't seem like you guys sound good live like you do in the studio. So what keeps you guys constantly like staying the same? Because I know for most artists it's hard to sound the same that they do in the studio to do it in live.
Yeah, we've been blessed this year. We've all, thank the Lord, we've been pretty been able to practice and continue practicing. We try to stay as tight as we can as a unit, and I think that's our key to sound the way we do.
Yeah, and a lot of heart is put into the songs, especially with the lyrics and just how we arrange the songs and try to make you feel something during each part. So we try to, really persuade that like to you through the music, so we don't try to leave anything out. Just try to give you the best representation of how we wrote the song when we jammed it out. Yeah.
Now, when you guys do a song, do you guys make the song together, or is there a certain member of the group who writes the song, and then you guys just all agree on it, or do you guys basically like always link up and have like the same emotion about what's going
Um, I'd say 95% of the time, like we'll come into the rehearsal room and we'll one of us will have a riff written. Our vocalist will be like, "Hey, I got this," and it just clicks, man. Like we've been blessed with that. Um, he's a very talented guy. He can just put that raw emotion into pretty much anything that we write. So,
Mm-hmm.
So, where do you guys see yourself in 10 years with the amazing music that you're making? Where do you guys see yourself in the music industry?
um, right now, it's really hard to say anything because the world's so uncertain right now. You don't know from week to week anymore. Because like we had a few shows lined up this month and next, and there's only one that's left. So things keep getting canceled, and all we can do is hope. You know, keep writing and start hitting the studio up about in a week or so. Start recording new songs, and we're just gonna pray for the best.
So I noticed what you said. So like COVID, I noticed attacked the music industry, especially for new amazing artists like you guys. It's a lot harder for you guys to get out there and just do a concert for somebody to know your name and put your face to the music. So has COVID totally been negative for you, or has there been any positive effects through not like I know it sucks for everybody, but I know a lot of artists said it's kind of good at the same time because then you could get better at your craft and you know do less out and you're more able to have more control. Is that the same for you guys as well?
I think so.
Yeah, exactly. Like giving everybody having the downtime now that where we're not, playing out as much or anything like that, and just trying to keep everybody safe. It gives us time to really hone our craft and write better music and try to just put out as much as we can and still give everybody something, especially when everybody's having such a hard time. It's a great time for them to be able to come together through something, even if we're not all in the same room. It's something everybody can enjoy still.
It's definitely like taught us, not to take things for granted, because pre-COVID, like in March, we played a sold-out show, and a week later everything was shut down, and we didn't get to play a show for 6 months. Not saying that music is everything, but it just taught us to appreciate what we did have, and what little bit we do get to do now.
So like so I'm gonna fill everybody on Instagram. Earlier we were supposed to have a show. My daughter ended up getting severely sick. Tomorrow she goes for her testing, so pray to God that she doesn't have COVID. Um, that's another thing that we're dealing with in our house. COVID in Ohio, I don't know where you guys are exactly located, is like bad. I lost my job to COVID, so I started this business in order to help everyone possibly I could. And then I created Care and Share because a lot of people don't have the resources to go out and, have someone to talk to. Their family are dying or they feel alone or misjudged. So we created BTMX to find artists like you who are amazing and have them be able to, you guys be able to come on and tell your stories and, you know, tell them the behind the scenes of the music and have something to relate to. And that's for all talent. We help everybody with all talent. And so today's been kind of a crap day. So I apologize to you guys for the show not going so good at the beginning. But
No worries. Yeah, no worries at all.
So I'm really excited that you guys were able to come on, especially when I asked, because when I first heard you, I thought like I was surprised not to see your music videos on YouTube with the many views as they should have. Um, right now, I think let me see, Damn It's only sitting at 19 views. I think that should have a couple thousand, and I think that the only reason why it's not out there is because of COVID got you before you kicked it all off. Are you guys in the process of doing another album and stuff like that?
That's actually been our weak point is YouTube. Our Facebook and other outlets like that do really well. Like, Damn It has like 15 or 16,000 views on Facebook, and we just released a new single about 2 weeks ago, and it has like 20,000 views already. So we're strong in one point, but we need to work on our YouTube definitely. Like it's been neglected severely.
Are you guys going to start working on that as another project to go ahead and get that up and going?
Yeah, we're gonna push a lot harder on the YouTube next time. And,
yeah, just social media together, where we're gonna try to push harder on. It's easier to try to get in contact with our material through that, and that's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of it.
Spotify.
Spotify, and Apple Music and all that. It's definitely something we need to work on, but we've just been focusing on just writing the music right now. Just trying to get a great list of songs together and just a bunch of bangers, so that way when we release it to you guys, you have something that you can enjoy all together instead of just bits and pieces.
And yeah, you do have a good point on that because I did an interview a couple months back with Sepsis, and Will Savant said the same thing. He said, there's no use in working on one thing if we don't have more music to show you. So I see you guys' point that, you want to come out with a lot, not just a little, and then be stuck to like, hey, I don't got nothing else for you. So we understand. So emotionally, for each and every one of the band members, is music a good outlet for you guys? How did you guys find each other?
Well, this project here I started about 2 years ago, and we've had a couple lineup changes. Just through music, like Preston and I, he's the drummer for the band, and I found him through a mutual friend. We needed a drummer at the time because the one we had couldn't play the shows, so Preston stepped up to the plate, and he's been with us ever since. And our singer that we have now, he actually came into the band as a backup guitarist for our other guitar player. Now he's the lead singer, so that was a crazy show. And we got Wes over here on the other side of the band room. He's our new bass player. He's been in the band for about a month and a half now, so he's doing really well. Him and I were in a band together for about 5 or 6 years. So we've got history together, and we mesh really well.
And like your guys' sound is so unique too, because like I've played you guys to my wife, and she was like, well, that sounds like what Puddle of Mud used to sound like mixed with like the newer genre of Shinedown. I'm like, well, I don't know, because I like the way they sound because it's not all grudgy, it's not all metal, but at the same time you have that beautiful sound of clashing. Like you do some metal, and then it goes on to like the singing parts where you can tell that you picked the right singer for the band, and then you hear each one of you use your beautiful talent throughout the music. You could tell when he's going all out on the drums, who's playing guitar, who's playing bass, and you all show your personality through your music. So personally, from a person who used music to express his emotions, thank you so much for that.
Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you so much. That's amazing to hear. Thank you so much.
So, when are you guys signed with anybody, or are you just taking care of everything by yourself?
We're just doing everything in house. We've got a lot of connections in the music industry. Gotten tips from a lot of people that have made it per se. And we're just trying to keep it in house right now. There's so many outlets now and resources that weren't available 10 years ago that anybody can do now. So that's my motto. Why give up half if we can do it all in house?
So, the next question I have is like, would you guys ever collaborate with a new artist, and like if they're like brand new and like very new to the scene, and would you collaborate with someone outside your genre?
Definitely, we actually
Yeah.
have we try to when we put shows together, we try to do it like something for everybody. We'll have like a hip hop artist. We're down with anything. Music's music, and you feel it. How
So, have you guys had any struggles like with the music at all? Have you guys ever had like any fights in house where you guys just didn't produce a song because somebody didn't like it?
uh,
Yeah, and actually, no, we all kind of agree on the song when it comes out. Like, if we all really feel it and just jam it out, we're all pretty much on board for it. And we all like so many different genres of music that, if we want to add some like hip hop influences somewhere and then add like some southern country, like clutch type stuff somewhere in the same song, then we're going to do it. If we can make it sound cool, then we're going to do it. If you can bob your head to it, we'll do it.
So, a lot of people come on here for like emotional support and stuff like that. And like I suggest to everyone who's watching, if you want music with such great feeling, definitely go look up this band. If you missed the name of them, they are called "We Rise to Fall." The best song I chose, like I really connected, was your song "Damn It." But they have a lot of new songs on the album that they just released, which you can find on the BTMX page because I shared the shit out of it. Um, that whole CD was amazing. I never actually. I've only met a couple artists where the whole CD was worth listening to, and you guys are one of them. So congratulations on that.
thank you.
I haven't had any bad reviews when I play your guys' music either because I ask for fans to comment and respond back. So definitely a lot of people are enjoying what you guys are doing, and my question is if you guys do get like really really big in the future, and a fan walks up to you and says, your music has saved my life and changed it, how would you react?
To me, that's like the biggest accomplishment. That's making it right there. Like all bullshitting aside, like when I've had that happen in the past. Like somebody come up like, man, y'all show just like totally turned my day around. I was having a shit day, and I was ready to fucking do something stupid, and I heard y'all, and it just totally changed my outlook. To me, you can't top that. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, like if somebody came up to me and told me that our music did that for them, like I don't know, I don't know how people are, now with the COVID thing, or whatever. But if the COVID thing wasn't going, give me a hug, man. Like I feel you, I understand. Like whatever you're going through, I'm glad that we could help. That's how I feel about it. Is that I would be just thankful that it would help somebody. You know.
Actually, talking about that, when I actually first asked you guys to come on the show when I was listening to your music, I was kind of going through a rough time because I kind of do run all these shows by myself. We're new too. We're like 6 months in. We became better. I had to learn a lot. Family stress. I have two uncles dying, and then there's just I had resources ain't all that for families now. So when I was thinking really bad, and then I ended up hearing your song "Damn It," and I had to reach out, and I told him, I believe you that thank you so much because your music changed my state of mind, and that's what made me and a lot of these other artists I've been working with go harder on what we're doing for BTMX. So definitely you got that from me right away. Is I appreciate you guys to the fullest. Um, I know a lot of people out there, it's hard for them to be able to speak about their emotions. So, your guys producing music and helping us have a voice is just amazing. So, especially, and I just want you guys to hear that from me right away. Um, and I told them that way before I even asked for an interview. So, um, and then if anybody has any questions throughout the show, please go ahead and ask. So, are you guys planning for any shows next year like everyone else is?
Yeah, like a couple of the big festivals that were supposed to be on this year obviously got canceled, so those are being rescheduled. We can't really talk about them because it's like one of the rules of the festivals. They can't announce lineups yet, but do stay tuned. We do have some big shows coming up next year. Um, we have a headlining show next year on January 1st. That's We can talk about that. It's going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our friends Dying Oath from Virginia, they're going to be joining us, and Shaky DeVille and Who I Are. It's going to be a really good show.
You guys are friends with Dying Oath. That's another band like I totally admire everything they do as well. And like when you guys met like higher people, how did you react to people that like you guys looked up to? Was it How was your first reaction to them?
Um, I like our bass player that's sitting over there. You can't see him right now, but Wes and I know. I remember our first time playing with like a really big band, like Hinder. They were pretty. They were like in their prime. Like top. And I was just like, oh, I was kind of like starstruck a little bit. But they were real down to earth dudes. And they were really cool. And um, you know, everybody we've met so far has been really cool. And this is neat.
Yeah, they're really, really embracing when it comes to us being, I guess, the smaller guy and playing with them and stuff. And everybody's just really cool. And it's really nice. It's nice camaraderie.
So thank you guys for coming and being a part of the show. Another thing I would like to ask is that as you guys progress further into your career, are you guys gonna ever come back to the first albums that you made when you very first started, and do like a anniversary thing?
I would personally love to do that. I think it would be. I think it's really cool to revisit where you started out at, and especially with like all the people that enjoy the music that have been there at the beginning and like the first songs. Why not give them that first album again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's all relive because it was a great time for all of us.
Just recently, last year, we were able to play with our friend Swift. I don't know if you've ever heard of that band. They had their 20-year reunion show, and it was amazing. To see all the old school heads out there that were like, man, I listened to you guys when I was in middle school. It was really neat. So definitely we would love to do that with this band today.
And I definitely see you guys being really, really successful because how kind you are, the way you do your guys' music, the way you guys promote yourself. We enjoyed it when we found you. We were so super excited to have you on the show. Even though we had all the issues in the beginning, I'm still kind of fangirling over here, so that's why I'm not asking so many questions because I'm trying to calm myself down at the same time.
It's all good.
But like, is there any advice that you think that you should be able to tell these new artists coming out that are doesn't know much about what what's gonna happen for them? What advice can you give them?
My best advice to indie artists, because you hear people that are like, oh, you got to do it this way or this way. My advice is do what's in your heart. Like if you play what's like raw emotion and what you're really feeling, and like people's gonna feel that. Like if it's fake, people's gonna spot a fake real quick. You don't have to have the best equipment, to start out. Just go out and buy some shitty equipment and have fun with your friends, and it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Just make it fun. Like don't stress it out. Like that's in the past. I stressed like, oh, I got to make it big and da da da. Now it's just like I enjoy every second I can and just make it as best time.
yeah. Just what have fun. That's the biggest thing. Don't make it something that causes you stress. Make it something that still gives you that relief. At the end of that 45 minutes, you feel elated, and yeah, just make it fun. Um, Play what you like. Don't settle for anything that you wouldn't. Be proud of what you put out. You know. So and just don't worry about if somebody doesn't like it. Not everybody likes the same flavor. Just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and just don't stop, man, and have fun.
That's amazing what you guys said. Because like we try to help bands and artists and models and actors and everybody connect. That's why another reason why we built this is so everyone can network a lot more easier, no matter how big or small you are. And I hope you guys enjoyed what we've been doing because I know you guys have been liking our page and seeing what we've been doing. And our whole thing with it is when I actually lost my job, and that's when I started this when we first got that COVID package, whatever. And I figured, why not? I'm not going to be greedy with it. I want to be able to help people that don't have the resources. So, and then I keep finding amazing artists like you who care about what I'm doing and you show it, amazing music to go along with it. And it's just phenomenal that you guys took time out of your day to actually come on our podcast. And it's amazing that you were willing to be a part of Care and Share because a lot of artists don't like to do that. They don't like to talk about emotion. Well, at least I thought that when I first started, and then I keep running into amazing artists like you. And one question I do have from somebody is, let me find it. Brittany. They actually want to hear the song I mentioned. Do you care if I go ahead and play it for them while you guys are on?
That's fine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play that song, everyone. And it is, like I said, once again, the people that you're seeing. This is their band. We Rise to Fall, and this is the song. Damn it.
Just need to when I said I think I'm the problem, I know that you can't be the remedy. Thinking of the ways I can solve them by being things that you claim to be. And I know I'll think about the better path. You say it's impossible, flat in your face. It's unstoppable, forces me. Tonight we make decisions. Please don't let me go. When I make the decision, fight back and lead the way. We got it now. Let's make a change. When I said I think I'm the problem, I know that you can't be the remedy. Thinking of the ways I can solve them by being things that you claim to be. And I know I'll think about the better path. You say it's impossible, flat in your face. It's unstoppable, forces me. Tonight, make the decision. Please don't let me go. When I make the incision, bleed it out the old ways. We got it now. Let's make a change. When I said I think I'm the problem, I know that you can't be the remedy. Thinking of the ways I can solve them by being things that you claim to be. And I know I'll think about the better path. You say it's impossible, flat in your face. We all rise and fall. My body on this man of nails. And maybe I can justify by this day of beside to the flame.
Make a song like that.
Yeah, so I want you guys. If you guys want to go ahead and hear this song, go over to the YouTube. Let's help them out with YouTube before they get over there and make it even more phenomenal. That was their song, damn it. Like I said, it's a phenomenal song. We're done playing it, so I went ahead and shared it to the. Because I try not to talk through any of the music I play, especially when it's an artist. Because just out of respect, because I know every artist puts their heart, sweat, blood, and tears into it, and I just out of respect. So, if you guys want to hear that song again, you can definitely find it on their Facebook page. It's on Spotify and everything else, I believe, as well.
It's on everything, yeah.
So you can literally find it everywhere. for it's you get to see the CD cover if you go over on YouTube. Um, um, so definitely go look them up. Go become a fan. You already have my whole family as your fan. Um, so
Thank you so much.
and we're gonna keep we're gonna actually add your music if it's okay with you to our underground show, which is all metal and grudge rap and stuff like that. So we're definitely gonna be playing your music a lot through our underground show. So thank you guys so much for adding your music to the roster.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
for
much.
having us, man. Thank you.
So I know I probably haven't been a good host. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Charles, real quick, we're gonna switch out real quick. I think Wes is gonna come over for Preston real quick, or
Yeah.
we're gonna out real quick. That way you get a little bit, and then
It was nice talking to you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, on the flip.
all right. Sorry about that.
Thank you for joining the show with us tonight, Preston. Thank you for being a part of this amazing band. Thank you for your music, and always remember when you feel down that you have fans that will back you because you're giving us a gift every time you guys put your music out there.
Start for me.
Preston said thank you. He loves you guys.
So it goes for the whole band. You guys are all amazing. And I want you guys to remember that even in your darkest parts, that your music is helping heal people. You're helping us get voices, because a lot of people have a lot of problems speaking about it, especially with people who suffer from mental illness and they just have bad self-esteem. We just don't have a voice. And then when we find artists like you, you give us a voice that we've never had.
Yeah, it's for a long time, if you were a man and you had any kind of mental illness, people looked down upon you, or guys were scared to talk about it. It was like, oh, you got this or whatever, you got anxiety. I suffer from anxiety. Not a lot of people know it, but my friends and people I play with, I have PTSD and anxiety. So there's a lot of things that I have trouble doing. I have to push myself daily to do. And for a long time I hid it, and I covered it up with alcohol and drugs back in the day. And I've almost got 5 years sober now, and I've tackled it head on. And try to be an advocate now, and reach out to those who also suffer from it. Let them know you're not alone, because it's a lonely feeling. Like until you find out there's so many other people dealing.
I was actually a heroin addict for 8 years. I actually quit doing the drugs because my daughter was born, and I didn't want my daughter to live the same life I lived. So I was either man up or get the fuck out of her life. And I actually went clean. I went to went through the whole process. So I've been sober for 8 years. So congratulations to you getting over it. I suffer from PTSD, and I have like 5 types of depression. My counselor says so. I know how for being a man, it's harder for I have noticed we're taught to hide our emotions and not ask for help because it's a sign of weakness. Did you have that problem as well?
Yeah, back I did. If somebody does something like that to me now, I'm just like, dude, I don't need you in my life, man. Peace out. It's really not weakness. Like, it's a sign of being strong for too long, is what it is. That's how I look at it.
So, my advice also too, if you are an addict and you're trying to get help, at least from my experience, it's not bad to ask for help. If you want out of the issue, you have to do it yourself. You can't go because somebody else wants you to. You have to do it because it's something you want.
Exactly. You have to want. You can't just like you said, like mom wants your wife. You gotta do it. That's all we do.
So, he's being quiet beside you. Was there anything that you'd like to say to the fans, or anything that you would like to add to this?
I'm pretty new, so I ain't got much to say. But hey, how's it going? Hope to see y'all soon. Appreciate you supporting us. And yeah, I'll have more to say in the future.
he's being now. But he's our new bass player. It's Wes.
I am Wes.
So, everyone, you're getting to see members of the band. This has been an amazing time so far, even though we had a rocky start. If you want to go view them, definitely go over to the Facebook page. If it's easier for you, you can catch them on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Spotify, all the music you can, all the music outlets you can find them on. Definitely go show them support. Let's help this band grow even more further than what they already have by themselves. So let's show them the support they have shown other people through their music. The last question I'm going to go ahead and ask, because I just don't want to take up your guys' whole night from you, and I just, want to tell you guys thank you so much for being a part of our show. Would you guys ever come back to BTMX for another show to do with us?
Definitely, man. You've been but a pleasure to be in an interview with, man. I've enjoyed every second of it. I commend you for what you're doing for everybody. Not many people actually care enough to do something like that. And I think it's very stand up of you.
I appreciate that the most because I try not to make it about me because it's not supposed to be. But I like my whole goal is just to help everyone. And the other question I had is, have you guys ever thought about doing an online concert with the band?
Well, it's been talked about. There's a few things in the works. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely let you know if it pans out or whatever. But definitely been talked about here in this local scene.
So this is the last time you guys, anybody from Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, you guys all watching, if you want to ask a question to the band, this would be the time now. I am going to go ahead and tell you that you guys are amazing. I'm going to give these guys a couple minutes to catch up because they're like a 5-minute delay because of Facebook. That's how it is. If you guys have a question, feel free to ask. You see how kind these people are. They're willing to dedicate their time. They have amazing music that's raw emotion. So definitely, if you have a question, feel free to ask at any point. If not, we're going to go ahead and let them guys enjoy the rest of their night, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the show. Know that if you need any information about them, as soon as they put it on their page, it will automatically be on BTMX. So any updates they have, we will automatically share them to our page, so you guys are always updated about this band. As you can see, there's no more questions. I want to thank you guys so much for, reaching back to me and becoming part of this and, giving us your time. And that means a lot to us.
Thank you very much. Our pleasure.
Well, we're going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you so much for being, like I said, thank you. It means a lot to me that you guys actually reached back to us and took the time out of your lives to come and be on our show. Thank you for sharing your story about, how you went through drug problems as well. A lot of artists don't do that. And thank you for giving something for somebody to be able to relate to in this video. And just keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are amazing, and I can't wait to see how much more you strive.
Thank you so much, and hope the best for your daughter, man. You keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Sure. And, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys later.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you a little bit later on how we normally talk.
All right. Take care.
So everyone, that was re-rise. Everyone, so sorry. This show has been falling together. We were supposed to have a show this morning with Dead Guy, where with the whole show is going to be artwork, and for him, we're actually going to make that up to him tomorrow night on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Me and my Daughters of Destruction are going to go ahead and she's feeling better. It's my youngest and my two oldest ones are going to be the ones drawing with me, and we're going to be drawing all the way out to Only Dead Guy's music and make up that show to him that we promised. So that will be tomorrow at Thursday night. But this is Karen Shearer. If you definitely have an issue or things going on in your life where it's just not going right, definitely know that we're here for you. This is our show. We're going to be having Brittany and her beautiful gentleman that she's recently got in her life with us shortly. And you'll be able to see some of his music as well, because he's actually a rapper, model, gamer. This is the guy she's with. She found by luck, because he has just as many talents as she does. So before we move on and bring in Brittany on, I want you to go ahead and go over and listen to once again, that was We Rise to Fall. We just had an amazing interview with them, even though we had a rocky start. And I want you guys, I'm going to go ahead and play their song. Another favorite, one of my favorites, is their Carolina song. And hope you guys enjoy. Keep sharing. If you guys want to talk about your issues, we're here for you. We are a shoulder to lean on. If you want to come on to the show like everyone else is, like an interview, it doesn't have to be an interview. If you have a song request, please tell us the reason why you chose this song. We're at that part of the show. But this is, once again, We Rise to Fall off their new album. And this is 22, the Carolina song.
Took one long look
So once again, the song we just went ahead and played for you, that was by We Rise to Fall. That was beautiful music, especially by the people. That was the band we just talked to just moments ago, who shared their story and their struggles and their strengths and how far they're going and what they're doing. So definitely go out and check that out. Like I said, that was off their newer album. That was their song 22, Carolina song. Definitely want to go look them up and be a part of their ever-growing fan base. Give them the support, especially all these artists that I'm showing you. Just show them the respect that you would like somebody if you want any respect for all your hard work. Because we do have beautiful models like Sammy Lee in the corner and her beautiful husband. And we got, right below me is Miss Courtney Colin. You could definitely check her out. Amazing artist. Then you got over here Vegas Bill. You have amazing artists that we work with all the time. Like we have Dead Guy that we were supposed to do a show this morning, but my little one got really, really sick, and my wife wasn't here, and I have 3 other kids, and it was just like a shit show, and it just couldn't happen. So we're gonna be making that up tomorrow. Dreamscape's gonna be going on at 8 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday, and then every day it's gonna go back to being Wednesday at 3 p.m. in the morning on Wednesday. So Thursday, tomorrow at 8 p.m., we're going to be doing the Dreamscape, where we go ahead and do art to a specific genre or specific people that are, watching, or a band that we're trying to appreciate. So, we're moving on from there. We're going to actually bring on your favorite co-host, your favorite model, Miss Brittany. We're going to go ahead and bring her on now. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a call, so it might get loud for a second. I'm going to get her up on the screen for you guys. And she has a special gift for you guys as well. She's already bringing her own talent to the table. And now she's bringing her significant other along with her to the show. I'm waiting still for a video from her. I don't see you. There you go. There they are. Now we're going to bring them up for you guys to see as well. There they go. Look, they already knew Brittany's spot. They already had you perfectly sized and everything. So, while I'm fixing sound, almost ready, guys. I apologize.
Okay.
All right. So, like you guys already know, Brittany Bish, because she's the host, the model, single mom. She's the one that joined BTMX first as a supporter. Then she became a sponsor. Now she's part of the team. And now she brings her lovely, beautiful lover man to the table. You're actually, before they speak, I want you to go ahead and hear this song, and then I'm going to go ahead and tell you who it's by. So we're going to go ahead and play this song that was sent to me moments before the show by Miss Brittany. It's called Forever, Ever, and Never. We're going to go ahead and play it, and then I'm going to go ahead and tell you who that's by.
I love you. Aww. Anyway. Just move this shit on spot, so give me a little break here. Play. Right now beats. Loving you. 120 BPMs. Yeah. The ring song. Yeah. Alright. Hey. It's forever, love is forever, never gonna leave you, never. It's forever, love forever, never gonna leave you, never. It's forever, love forever, never. Never gonna leave, never. Yo, I'm like, listen. If I said I did this before, I didn't listen. I didn't listen the first couple times, and I looked at this, pay attention. Okay, but she kinda ended up the way it was supposed to be, wasn't it? One day. Back in the day wasn't it for try to yet was we? No sir. Yeah, that's Spanish, but I don't even know. But look at this now. Look at that. 3 and 3 kids, 6 on the team though. That's crazy as fuck. That's a lot of people. But guess what? We're gonna live on through it though. Cause times get hard, but hardest times and times is hard and leaves too hard for this shit to let us go. It's never gonna stop. This gate is going open cause this mic is gonna drop. And I don't give a fuck, newcomer or not, I'm coming up. But whether you sign me or not, I've been good at this shit for too long to give up. I ain't stopping cause it's real, the feeling pain I get in my heart when I'm depressed by shit that starts to quit. Cause life's legit, but one day it can get real bad or quick. A little bit of cheddar goes a long way, play this shit. It's a record you don't play on repeat and shit. Cause this shit sweet, beaming on the beat, he killed it, yes. Love forever is forever, never gonna quit. And that's legit, I don't stop till the beat goes off and shit. The beat's gonna raw, the beat wanna start, and I don't give a fuck what this called. I just play the calls, I just play the balls. Play them off, pay me good sauce. Yes, I'm gonna get raw, see the games get sauce, and the game's going up. But he ain't playing with the same thing, going with the banger ain't shit, even don't give a fuck. Daddy on the scene, daddy on the mic, never give a fuck, never give a fuck, never like. Never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Rocking off, fucking off, till the body gonna drop. That's a long way away, so I ain't never gonna stop. You never get yourself in your thought. Don't stick with yourself with your thoughts. You stuck with yourself with the pain with the heart. And that's my favorite line. I say it a lot, but listen, I'ma say it again. It's real as fuck, yeah, real eyes, she realize, and guess what? They gonna recognize me when they're in. That's that shit. You think I'm playing? Love is generous. It's this shit you don't just get. You gotta work at this. Take a step, break it once or twice, oh well. You find a good one in the end, I promise you, you will. 13 years, but guess what? We're still here doing this shit. Not giving a fuck. Time is money.
So that was Mr. Damian Pack himself with his song, I believe he made for Britney, because you can see Britney in the video. You know, for a guy who doesn't have all the studio equipment like a lot of people have, he is a phenomenal talent. So guess what BTMX is doing? And I don't know if Britney told you, Mr. Damian, but you have a show with me very shortly where I'm going to go.
Mentioned something about that.
Yeah, so where I'm going to go ahead and play the music, and because it's not going to be over top of you, people are going to be able to put your voice and be able to hear you a lot better and be able to get your talent out there, because I believe that you are brilliant. We believe in you. Any person Brittany brings to the table obviously has to have talent, especially to deal with her, because she's on her whole level. She's on her whole level of talent by herself. So it's phenomenal to see that two talented people that are together, and that she seems a lot more happier than she's been in the past. So if you don't know what this show is, she probably told you before, this is Karen Shearer. This is a show where everybody has the opportunity who's having problems in their life as a way to come in, enjoy music and adapt to it. So I think a lot of people, once we get your voice out there, really out there and over, properly, that you'll be able to make it big with just your voice alone.
Well, that's
Well, I think you would sound a lot better than a lot of people that we've had on the show in the past, very very long ago. And you didn't repeat yourself. I judge music pretty harshly compared to Britney, and I think that the only thing that was really wrong with it is that the music was over top you. I think once that's out of the equation, you're just gonna roller coaster forward. So, welcome to the show. Welcome to the BTMX family. Now, do you plan on working with us like she does, or am I just dragging you along, dragging you into it?
She mentioned that there was a show coming up that you wanted to have with me personally. So, the thought, and the idea of working with you guys has come up to me, and I don't reject it at all. I think it'd be nice for me to do. It'd be decent.
See, because when we first met Brittany, before she ever became a host, we found her as a model on Instagram who had a TikTok, and I'm like, well, she keeps saying she's a single mom, and that has to be rough, to keep that going and to keep your career going. So she was with us from the very beginning when we were just using a TV behind us.
Yeah, we've improved a lot.
Except for today. Today's been a shit day.
We always have those. It's okay.
So moving on from there, we're definitely gonna. So the show that he's talking about, that I told her about, is where you get to actually see me rap too. Um,
That's exciting.
it's gonna basically be for anybody who thinks they have flow to come on the show or wants to sing. We're just gonna basically have a show where I put on a couple beats by amazing artists that I know have produced the beats to help them get some credit and notability and stuff like that. And we're just gonna go ahead and freestyle the whole entire show.
I'm with it. I like this a lot, actually. Sounds
And
good.
And then not only are we gonna freestyle, but if there's anybody watching who thinks they want to join in on the party, they have that option as well too.
There you go. Unlimited claps.
See, and the nice thing is you rap like I do. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to keep up.
Exactly. See? Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
But this is a show about Karen Schiff. So basically, everybody knows who Brittany Bish is. This is her boyfriend that she was talking about, that we were teasing that I was going to have everyone on BTMX watch and call her and interrupt your guys' lovely meeting. She about died. And I almost did it. I almost really did it, Brittany. I almost threw you under the bus. But I'm like, oh no, she's had it rough. Why not let her have it easy?
I could see you doing that.
I have to put you to work sometimes.
Right?
So this show is not just about us. It's about you guys too watching at home. We were actually going to go ahead and play amazing music. And then because you're new, you get to give your judgment, because the music I'm going to play, Brittany has already heard. And so we're going to want your new perspective on what you think about the music that we're playing, because you haven't heard it. Brittany, I don't know if you heard about the issue that that we had recently with getting accused and stuff like that. I don't know if you watched the show on Monday when I was all pissed off. We were accused of asking models for naked pictures forcefully. As a model, before you became a host, did I ever disrespect you as a woman?
No, not one bit.
Did I ever ask for your naked pictures in any shape or form?
Definitely not.
So that's why we didn't have an interview on Tuesday at the Unleashing the Best show. Because the artist that we were going to work with went out of his way to make a live video on his thing bashing BTMX, saying that we were trying to pursue his wife. And no offense, I have models like you and the models that I deal with every day that are on a whole different level compared to this woman that I was getting accused for her naked pictures.
Wow, that's some bullshit. You've never once crossed any kind of line on any no, that's some bullshit.
So yeah, that was the issue that we had. We're not going to talk about it anymore. If anybody wants to know about that topic, go back and watch our show, Looking for the Light in the Dark. That was back on Monday. We had that show. That was deeply discussed. And what the artist doesn't understand is that I have the technology. I have a cell phone. Everyone can do it nowadays. It's called screenshot. I screenshot the whole entire message.
Yeah, that's like you've asked me to do was because I said that I needed help taking the pictures, and you said that we could video chat, and then you could help with the screenshotting to. But other than that, no. Like, there's never been any lines crossed, and I could ask anybody to do that. You know what I mean? So.
And like what was up? So if anybody wants to know more about that topic, I actually put the screenshots inside the show, so you can see the whole entire conversation yourself. And you can go, and we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So we have nothing to hide here at BTMX. So if you heard any of the rumors, please go to that show. You'll find out the truth, because you can read the whole conversation from beginning to end.
It's crazy.
So yeah, that was another reason why show's been I've been aggravated about that, because I'm going out of my way to help. He was a newer artist. He doesn't have a following like we do, and our following is growing big. Like, you can ask Brittany, we've started off slow, and now we're just getting up there in number. we're at 1,303 followers and counting.
Yeah. It's a lot. Quickly, I guess. 6 months. That's fast.
Well, the first page that Brittany was a part of when she first met me, she was just still a model then. We had almost 30,000 followers, and then Facebook killed it.
Damn.
And then
Yeah.
we had to completely restart, and that's what we did. But at that time, we were just messing with models and music. Now we go for every type of the form of talent, gift, business, anybody who has in their heart should be doing. We help support, no matter how big or small you are. We have shows like this, Karen Share, where people can come and release their feelings or not feel alone. We have some sponsors that support what we're doing. We have models who are supporting what we do and artists who support what we do. And we support them back by doing their, putting up their videos all around us, or we promote it throughout the week. So have you guys been seeing the art I've been putting out there for some of the artists and models out there?
Yep. Goes right across my Facebook wall.
So definitely, we're getting big. A lot of people are enjoying what we're doing. So definitely, this show is made for anybody who wants to, just be, release your feelings. Don't bottle them up. Come to the show. Feel free. Nobody will cast judgment. I'm gonna tell you straight from the beginning. Me and Brittany are both past addicts. I don't know a lot about Damien. That's his business if he wants to share. But I know me and Brittany are both past addicts. We both have children. We've both dealt with life treating us like shit and dragging us through the mud. Shit, Brittany almost did her show completely out of the back of a cop car at some point. So, we know people have issues. We are a shoulder for you guys to come and lean on.
Yeah.
All right, got you. I mean, past is fast, you know what I mean? But it likes to have a option of coming up and biting you, and when it has options, it tends to take it usually. It's bitten me a couple times, put it that way.
And I'm just glad to see that you're now with a woman who's been there with you, probably through the same struggles you have, that have the experience to help you, guide you, and you guys can lean on each other, because you can actually see the difference in Brittany compared to last week and now since you've been there. So just remember that when you are feeling alone and trapped in your mind, and as from a man's point of view, it's hard for us to express our emotions. We kind of bottle that shit up, and we could try to blow it up. Don't do that with her. My wife has taught me, if you talk about it with the person you're with or somebody, it helps you grow as a man. A man is not weak for showing his emotions. A man is actually stronger for being honest with himself to others.
I can see that.
And
I will.
And that also helps you improve at your talent too, because not only you being honest with yourself, but you're also being honest with others, and then it will show through your music.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it'll definitely happen. It'll be all right.
So
I'll guide him.
That's your job.
Yeah.
It's your job.
I got this.
So you've been quiet the whole time and just laughing and giddy. Go ahead and tell us how your week has been, especially since if nobody knows, Brittany has got diagnosed with cancer, which is shitty. She just had doctors mess with her medicines, which is shitty. She lives in Columbus, where COVID is like killing everyone. Shitty. She is, before he came along in the picture and was able to help her out emotionally, so support. She was a single mom trying to do this show, trying to do modeling, and it was just fucking with her hardcore. So we love this woman to death. Go ahead. This is your turn to talk. Don't be quiet. We know you're not quiet.
I was letting y'all talk. I was keeping my turn. No, this last week, like, it's been great. Like, I've slowed down on my medicine. I haven't needed it as much, which is amazing. Of course, it's been amazing, like, being with him and things like that. I mean, I've known him since middle school, so also reconnecting on, an old friendship is just awesome, as it, would be with anybody, but it's just awesome that we have that connection on a deeper level. And I missed my therapist's call today, though. Whoops. I have my phone on vibrate, so.
You better
Whoops.
be careful with that. She might try to stick your ass in the back of a cop car again.
She probably will. I should have called her back, but I noticed like 20 minutes later, and she probably had left already. So I was like, whatever. I'll try to call tomorrow. But yeah, no, everything's been good. It's just been pretty busy, and of course, the kids are
Crazy.
Yeah, the kids are pretty crazy and adjusting to it. And my youngest doesn't like him touching me. She freaks out and starts crying. It's hilarious. Even if he just goes like this, like she just starts crying, and I'm like,
It's a bit of against the law right now for us to actually touch each other.
yeah, she freaks out.
See, what's funny about that is, even though you guys just connected, me and my wife met when we were she was 13, I was 16. We've been together ever since. We had our kids together. We've been married while we had our kids. Our kids still don't let us touch each other.
Right? Who knows if it'll ever happen?
So, like I said, told you guys, this show is Care and Share. We're going to go ahead and play some more amazing music, and then after each song, I'm going to go ahead and get his, your point of view and your review on it. So the next band, what did you guys think of that band that we had on? They were amazing, I believe. The band I just did the interview with.
Yeah, I meant to make a comment on that song. I actually really like that song. I sat there and I listened to it as I was finishing up getting ready and stuff, and I'm like, they're pretty good. I actually like them, and I'm going to find them on YouTube and subscribe and things like that. Share some videos,
I thought they were pretty good. They were relatable, which is big. Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and play this band for you. This band is called From Graves. This is their song, Shadows. I'm going to go ahead and play it, and I want how you feel about the band.
Right.
Of my mental brain, of the hate and soul, meant to feel.
So once again, that was the band From Graves with their song Shadows. I believe they're a phenomenal band. So what's your opinion? What didn't you like about the song? What did you like?
Well, I feel like
their growling is very consistent. They're very consistent with the growl and the depth of the growl. Personally, I'm not that much of a metal screamo kind of head myself, so I really couldn't understand too much what they were saying, honestly. But other than that, I mean, it sounds good. It sounds like something I would hear on a metal station. Definitely sounds good. The girl in the background she's pretty kick ass. I liked her.
What's funny is that was actually a guy.
In the background? Well, I apologize to whomever who was doing that.
That's good though that he has that range then still.
And
Really
the person growling is the same person doing that other voice as well.
That's crazy. Well, kudos. They were good.
So once again, if you guys are just coming to the show, I am DJ Shadow. This is our show, Care and Share, for anybody who has been just having a rough week or just needs to talk about your feelings or something that's going on in your life. We are here for you. That is Brittany Bish and Damien. That they're going to be the tag duo that you always see when we have Brittany up now. He's now joining the BTMX family. You're going to be able to hear. You missed his amazing rap. If you're going to want to hear that, you're going to have to go to the beginning of the show and hear that. Unfortunately, Facebook has this habit of deleting music sometimes, but that's okay because we go ahead and share our link to our YouTube page and our Twitch where you hear the whole entire show with no interruptions. You'll also miss the interview with the band We Rise to Fall. Amazing people. We had a rough start in the beginning, but it pretty much went amazing pretty much after all the issues were fixed. So just remember that this show is just an emotional support group for anybody who needs it. If you're having a hard time finding resources in your community, we even go out of our way to help find the resources for you and give you the information personally. So we know that sometimes it's hard to get diapers or food or find the resources to be able to get those things. We will actually go out of our way no matter where you live in the world and help you find those resources to our best of our abilities. Brittany Bishop will also tell you in a moment that if you can contact her even off this show if your week is that shitty. I can't vouch for Damien yet. He'll say that if you guys can. But I know that the BTMX, the whole entire team, everyone from Silhouette Death to me, to the Heather Harris. Did you hear about Heather Harris yet, Brittany? We have somebody taking over Twisted Gardens. It's going to go actually back into a Wiccan show. She's going to be able. The first lesson is going to be about tarot cards. She does tarot readings. She'll be able to teach you lessons within the Wiccan field. She's very experienced in it. She's part of a coven. So definitely if you're into that and the dark mystic arts and stuff like that, she'll be able to teach you step by step and be able to do a reading for you. She'll be on this Saturday at 10 p.m. at Twisted Gardens. So, handing the floor back over to Brittany.
Yeah, to start back at the beginning, of course, anybody can hit me up any time of day. If I'm busy or sleeping or whatever, like, I'll get back to you. But if it's urgent, call, whatever. Like, if you're having, mid-panic attack or something, I'm pretty flexible. I did not hear about what you're doing with Twisted Gardens, though. So I'm super interested in that. So I'm gonna have to check it out and see what she has to offer.
She actually just recently joined the team this week. Thanks to the owner of Support the Underground. She's the one who does all the promotion for all the artists that we're now getting part of our show. That woman is phenomenal who owns Support the Underground. Definitely go over and show that woman support. She does the same thing, but on a grander scale. But she doesn't do shows. She just promotes you to her fullest. Because remember when we were down for like a week straight? She's the reason why we have fans at all, because she promoted our show for free for a while. And then, but she does have discounts and stuff for artists trying to get out there quick. She can get your name out there in a matter of weeks, have you almost close to almost 2,000 fans or followers just by their service. but she's having discounts right now because it is December. So definitely go over and check that out. But she brought us Heather Harris, who is also not just she does tarot readings, but now she's willing to teach her craft a lot more about the craft to anybody who wants to learn. She also does painting as well. She's an amazing artist, so she knows a lot about this business. It's not the first time she ever went live, but it'll be the first time that she actually starts working with BTMX, which is this Saturday.
Okay. If I'm awake, I will definitely be there.
I'll wake you up.
You would. You would. You would.
It's work. So, anytime you guys can put go ahead and type your problems in the comments. If you do not want to talk about your issues for everyone to see, you can go ahead and contact the BTMX Facebook page, YouTube page, or Twitch, wherever you're watching us at. You can even get a hold of us over here on Instagram. We will go out of our way to make sure that we're here for you. Damien, you said that people can come to you as well?
Yeah. Yes, you can. Yep. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I'm at Anthony Stack on Facebook. But other than that, yep. I'm everywhere else. I'm always on.
So that's phenomenal because, like I said, I couldn't vouch for him, but he's even willing to give you his time as well, so nobody feels alone. There's a lot of darkness in the world. Why not add some light to it? And thank you for doing that. So just remember that when anybody who's watching that this show may not be for you, please share it anyways, because there's probably somebody in your friend list that is having issues and just don't have a resource to get out, or maybe they may have a friend that needs this show. Keep that in mind. A lot of people may not need a place to come and be able to talk or have resources to talk to someone, but somebody else may. So just keep that in mind. Keep sharing this. We're going to go ahead on to the next amazing artist that we have for you to, go ahead and give you a review for. And he's straight from Team Snuff from the, LSP Records. This is Donnie Menace with his song Bleeding Tongue.
It's like I woke up in an alternate universe where everything that once advanced is falling into reverse. I take these meds that are supposed to calm down and soothe my nerves, but they don't change the fact the world has gotten more screwier. The boomers thought we'd all be computer nerds. Technology evolved, but we just got more retarded and stupider. No one gives a fuck about progress and doing work. Everybody only wants to party and do some dirt. Faces and phones is how we get wickedest conversations with emojis. The logic we have, sloppy and trash, immunity compromised from a healthy diet of McDonald's and ass. Yeah, we're wondering why we've never been this sick before, and now taking precautions just to exist is a chore. Give me a couple minutes or more, we'll quickly explore exactly why we're in this demon pile of shit that we are. Do I stay quiet or do I speak up? I've been biting my tongue so long that I'm seeing blood. Do I open my mouth or keep shut? Cause if I stay silent much longer I'll have a bleeding tongue. Do I stay quiet or do I speak up? I've been biting my tongue so long that I'm seeing blood. Do I open my mouth or keep shut? Cause if I stay silent much longer I'll have a bleeding tongue. Let me tell you why with hope for us I see no chances. No one questions nothing even when we need more answers. We lost standards, if we all vanish, blame us reading headlines but no articles and people panic. I don't know about you, but to me it's straight annoying that the only book that people read daily got a face before it. If the end is what you want, you all are aiming for it. From the people to the leaders that we choose to place our hearts with. I'll be straight up honest, the way we're rocking, we're only good as baby poppers to kids that will spend a day in college. But what's the point when someone's foolish? Can sleep with two dummies on a Tinder date. Redefine it fucking stupid. Even though inside your cribs where you're the safest, you choose to not be distant, yet your sickness is contagious. So just live your life how you want it to. Because if we're all infected, then I guess it's like we're all immune. Do I stay quiet or do I speak up? I've been biting my tongue so long that I'm seeing blood. Do I open my mouth or keep shut? Cause if I stay silent much longer I'll have a bleeding tongue. Do I stay quiet or do I speak up? I've been biting my tongue so long that I'm seeing blood. Do I I open my mouth or keep shut? Cause if I stay silent much longer, I'll have a bleeding tongue. When it comes to bullshit, they know that I can stand it. I'm over all this whack shit, I throw them off a damn bridge. Everyone's a genius, yet they're talking out the asses. They're woke, but they're always in a coma off of Xanax. There's panic and tension cause of the lack of progression. And people are fed up and now they're causing acts of transgression. How can you blame them when it's like our past is the present? Symbols of slavery get taken down and it's actually questioned. Pigs still play the actors, pretenders, but all they do is target and kill anyone brown or black with the weapons. Systemic racism is still around cities to little towns. Lynches are being listed as suicides. Really? Wow. Y'all ever notice this? Why is it with 9/11 it's never forget, but injustice, it's get over it. Blow a dick, the world can eat shit, so I'm feeling. Cause yeah, all lives matter only when it's convenient. Do I stay quiet or do I speak up? I've been biting my tongue so long that I'm seeing blood. Do I open my mouth or keep shut? Cause if I stay silent much longer, I'll have a bleeding tongue. Do I stay quiet or do I speak up? I've been biting my tongue so long that I'm seeing blood. Do I open my mouth or keep shut? Cause if I stay silent much longer, I'll have a bleeding tongue.
So once again, that was Donnie Menace with his song "Bleeding Tongue." Well, they're getting situated because I caused this. They're going to have a cigarette. They're trying to get to the place. Go ahead and get where you're going. I'll talk to everyone while you guys are getting position.
Sorry, you're making us want to smoke.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Here's the house.
So, what did you think about that song? His message in it.
I liked it. It was I like rap that's like, it's not about what stuff that you don't have. I mean, like that's not reachable. I like rap that makes sense. That like grabs everyone's attention. You know what I mean? That's definitely one of them for sure. Anyway, I think it's I liked it for sure. Okay.
Time actually hearing that. What was her opinion?
I love it. You know I love me some LSP, period.
So we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead to the next artist and tell me if you get their message. Like I said, this is a mixed genre show. If you have any song request and you're watching, we go ahead and play that as well. If you're a new artist and you want your song reviewed, go ahead and drop your link down into the comment section. We'll bring your music up and we'll actually give you an honest review of it. But the next band I'm going to go ahead and play, this is Royal Bliss with their song Riddlin'.
Right now, there's people dying alone, trying to scream but can't catch their breath.
So once again, everybody, that was Royal Bliss with their song Riddlin'. What did you guys think about that message?
The message I caught from that was like basically like if you're stuck, there's a way out, man. You know, like he was talking like talking about like basically like my version anyway was you're stuck in poverty. Everyone around you's growing. Everyone around you finds that way up. You will too, you know.
Yeah, and what's funny is they almost sound the rap artist and Donnie Menace and Royal Bliss almost came out with the same message, just in a different way, which is amazing, ain't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it is.
and the funny thing is that song was actually released 6 days apart. Each artist released. Royal Bliss released that song on the 23rd of October, and Donnie Menace released his song over on the 29th of October.
Wow.
So there,
I was just saying, oh, there's Bill.
So yeah, everyone. Vegas Bill is actually on our screen right now. I'm in the process of doing some work for him in White Owl Official, which you'll be hearing White Owl Official before the show is over. Once again, if you want to talk about your issues, go ahead. Welcome to the show. We got Brittany over here responding to everybody. Sammy Lee was supposed to be a part of last night's show. Stuff happens. But she definitely will be part of future shows. She went and shared her as much as she possibly can. As you can see her, she's actually right beside Brandon. Damien, right here. She's actually right beside him in that video with her husband, so you can see her right on the screen if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. She started off once again as a mom who was just a sponsor. Then she did giveaways. And then she went out of her way and she came and joined BTMX. So, she'll be doing gaming very shortly just on Twitch. So you're not going to want to miss that. BTMX is getting our gaming channel. Twitch is going to be doing gaming as well. Everyone from the BTMX family is going to be doing gaming at some point on it. You're going to see Brittany Bish doing gaming. You're going to see this gentleman right here on the screen with me doing gaming. We're all about, trying to get out there. So just remember that and share. Also, if you're an artist trying to get new to the show and trying to get out there, definitely go ahead and send us your music or the links to your music. We will help promote you. If you're a model or an actor, we don't care what your talent is. We will help you get through as much as we possibly can. And so moving on from there, we have a lot of music. Like I said, this is a mixed genre show, but the show is really not only about the music. It's about everyone who's watching. Just so you have a place to come and relate, and just be able to release what's going on, and have you got people chatting back and forth. Thank you. We got one of our other older fans. Sam is also in here. She started off not being able to hear the show, and then she actually got her hearing back, so that's amazing too.
Yay!
So
That is great.
So the show, this is actually longer than what we normally do the show for, but we got like 20 minutes left. So if you have a song request, we're gonna go ahead and play it. I know I'm gonna choose our song request myself, and I'm gonna go ahead and play this for Ashlyn because I know she loves this band. This is actually Smith and Myers. If you don't know who they are both members of the band Shinedown, and this is their song "The Weight of It All."
Grab yourself a pen and paper, write your name and number down, so when they try and take your memories, you can join the lost and found. I don't want to dig your diamonds, I don't want to string your pearls, I bet you ain't down for dying, just to find your place in the world. Beside me, my shadow grows. Beside me, so build a bridge, build a wall, build them big, build them small. It's everyone to know. fiction, bandages to hide the truth, swimming through a drunken history, drowning out the wasted youth, borderline psychotherapy, underline your symptoms for me. I don't know where you're coming from, and I don't know where you're gonna sleep. Beside me, my shadow grows. Beside me, so build a bridge, build a wall, build them big, build them small. It's everyone and no one at all. Out of sight, out of mind, playing God all the time, buried in the weight of it all. Am I coming home? Am I coming home? Or am I alone? Beside me, my shadow grows. Beside me, so build a bridge, build a wall, build them big, build them small. It's everyone and no one at all. Out of sight, out of mind, playing God all the time, buried in the weight of it all. In the weight of it all. In the weight of it all.
So once again, that was Smith and Myers with their song "Weight of It All." Sorry, I was singing over top of it. I probably sound like crap, but that's okay. I enjoy that song to the fullest. So did you guys hear that song before now?
Before now, no. No, I've not heard it before then.
Nope.
And what did you guys think about it?
I liked it. It was an interesting message behind it all. The vocals were great, of course, but
What?
I don't know. You knew that was coming. I don't know.
I'm putting Brittany on the spot. But what?
As always.
So we do have everybody on Facebook. We do have almost the whole entire BTMX roster actually on Instagram chatting back and forth, which is funny, and it's great to see that everybody's aligning. And what's funny is he's staring down the barrel of a 45 silhouette that says he's definitely coming out with some shine down lyrics right there. Which was funny because I was actually going to go ahead and play the gentleman that you guys are all talking to over on Instagram right now. And this is the artist that actually has his own show every other Wednesday. You can find that Weekly Madness. And this is his song, Creeping for Fun. This is Silhouette Death with his song, Creeping for Fun.
Yeah, I see you creeping for fun.
Turn those speakers up.
This track is just pure fun.
Hit me on the track.
I don't know what I think. I keep on going away. I look to the left and I look to the right. I don't know what's what. No one's there. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? I look over there. There's somebody too. Never mind, that's just a reflection of what I knew. I look to the back. Nothing's there. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I don't want to know. I don't even care. But I'm gonna spit nothing, and it doesn't even have to rhyme anymore. It's just fuck this. It's just for fun. Fuck it.
Now, so everyone knows that Solo at Death, he actually does a live performance. When he first came on, we were supposed to have like a big Halloween show, and things happened with Brittany. My side, we had artists bail on us. We had people bail on us. Man, this man did a 4-hour show by himself. His very first show on BTMX. And it was massive. And then we ended up giving him his own show, Weekly Madness. And the show is just, everybody's shows are just growing phenomenal. Brittany's constantly being a part of Karen Share. Sammy Lee, you'll catch her throughout the week on almost every other show. Like I said, we actually have like the whole almost BTMX group over on Instagram if you'd like to talk to any of them. That song that I had to play it. I've been playing it all day. It makes me laugh. It's funny as shit. But Solo at Death, I've had a lot of people go around saying that you're Corey Tyler, and that's just your that we don't know that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, somebody trying to say that I don't know who Solo at Death really is, and that that's Corey Tyler that we're messing around with. That he sounds just like Corey Tyler from Slipknot.
That's funny. Big compliment there, though.
Yeah.
So everyone knows Solo at Death says, "I wish."
Right? You'll get up there, man. It'll be alright.
He's already up there. He was a top-selling artist on his charter, man.
Oh, really? Hell yeah. I didn't know that.
It was.
I mean, I could see it.
Bro.
I don't know what exactly because of it, but yeah, maybe because of the growl. I can see it, though. It gives off that vibe.
I think that we've just been working too long with him, Brittany, to know that's not him and that his voice is amazing. But for other people, like for my wife, kind of like, like if you listen to like Dead Minds, by Slipknot, and then go off like in fucking comparison.
Yeah.
So definitely you're not gonna want to miss that show next week, and it actually happens on a Wednesday. His show is and he comes up and gives you a great show for like 45 minutes up to an hour, and he performs for you. He shows you his music, and you know what's also phenomenal about this man? He's not only good at production and music and making, he also makes a lot of his own beats and works with other artists to, bring their beats to life. But he also makes candles as well. So remember that if you guys want candles for anything, definitely go over to Solo at Death, buy them. He has a pretty good sell on them right now. We're working together on trying to make that part of his thing to sell for BTMX, so he can make a little bit more money besides just off his talent. And he can go ahead and tell you more about that over on Instagram, and then we'll definitely share the information for everybody for YouTube and such, and he can tell that on his show. So I'm glad that everyone's having a great time so far and that we're enjoying the music. So we're going to go ahead on to... So, great. You got a good job, man. You're getting a lot of credit. So we're going to go ahead and just move forward with some more music before we have to all go. So this next song is by White Owl Official. All the artists that I've been working with are in love with what we're doing here at BTMX. They actually support everything we're doing. We have artists like Dead Guy. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. You will definitely know who he is tomorrow because we're making up a show that I was going to do with my kids with you guys, where you actually get to see my artwork before. You guys all seen my drawings. If you've been a part of BTMX, you've seen my art. Oh, he draws too?
What'd you do? Oh, that's crazy. What'd she do?
She was like, this is what she did. She said, here's the bus.
I did.
Jeez. Yeah, I do a little bit of artwork. I'm a self-proclaimed tattoo artist myself, so. I do a little bit of work here and there.
What's funny is so is me and my wife. My wife is a phenomenal artist. She's that type of person that can look at a picture and basically do it like a fucking printer. I can do all mine out of memory. I actually did my apprenticeship as a tattoo artist at Electric Chair in Flint, Michigan. So I was licensed there for a long time. I have a lot of tattoo work I've done. I've been in magazines when I was younger. I haven't done this shit in a while. I've been doing this. But I do actually go out and draw album covers. I do video art. We go out of way for people to help them. All that art that you guys been seeing posted up on Instagram, nobody is paying me for any of that. We actually do that to be able to help someone. We go as far as helping, women who, a lot of women on Instagram have OnlyFans pages. I'm not going to say their names, but we go out of way and we actually make production videos with their pictures and stuff so they can, progress in whatever they're doing.
Right. Well, it's good.
So I just want to let you know what you're jumping into, because we do a lot.
Yeah.
And since Brittany just threw you on her bus, we do apologize. It seems like she's pimping you out to us, but
It's all right. It's all right.
He still loves me.
It's okay. She gets one, you know what I mean?
So we're gonna go ahead and play a White Owl Official with his song "So Uncaptivated" featuring Playboy the Beast.
I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it. You speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it. And take out all this motherfucking bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it. You speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it. And take out all this motherfucking bullshit. He roll with the flow.
So I have a remote job.
Well, what happened was my dumbass was trying to type in a request, and
I work from home.
You hear that fucking commercial? So I apologize. We're definitely here. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna do it again. This is White Owl Official with his song "So Uncaptivated" featuring Playboy the Beast.
I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it. You speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it. And take out all this motherfucking bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it. You speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it. And take out all this motherfucking bullshit. He roll with a flow that's so dope. You look dumb like a hoe trying to ride my boat. Trying to ride that show like a rock and roll. Got a riddle for mine, but accountable for the words I spoke, and the throats I choke, and the hearts I broke, and the weed I smoke. But I take credit for how pissed you look when you heard me spit. Your game got shook. A lot of shit's directed towards pussy that can't handle the gore. That's why my killers be banging this shit. They rock with that, they close to bullshit. I'm all the way spitting, I'm all the way ripping, I'm all the way cold. Now watch start tripping. I'ma tell them like it motherfucking is. That hoes, they don't like it, that's all they really is. Nah, run little bitch, don't bother me. This gotta be a killing to make spit fire so dope. Would've thought I made it, my beast my own. Them hoes be faking murder when the mainstream, they ain't on the same team. Watch them all hate me and flip when I'm major league. Only fuck with spitters. The whole team is bullshit. They can't fuck with us. They whole team is bullshit. Dealing with them killers. They whole team is bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated cause you speaking on that bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it. You speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it. And take out all this motherfucking bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it. You speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it. And take out all this motherfucking bullshit. Now underground until the death, cause we the best, yes we superior. You fuckers whack, you don't meet the criteria. I'm about to eat your food, I walk up in the cafeteria. Thought you was a killer, what the fuck you acting scary? Bitch, you and bury your best, get your barrier. Beef with the beast and you know I'm a barrier. Y'all niggas pussy, you fucking venereal. Bumping your gums and now you at your burial. Hoes for breakfast, ain't fucking with cereal. Bitch, you a joker, you cannot be serious. Testing them up like the fast and the furious. Industry rappers ain't touching me, period. Nah. This is faking, you snakes and amphibians. Dog, you just live out the life that you living. Think you did go, but you really just feminine. bullshit, but my rap god, I'm the one that they bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it, you speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it and take out all this motherfucking bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it, you speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it and take out all this motherfucking bullshit. I'm so uncaptivated, I hate it, you speak on bullshit. What happened to the greatness? Y'all took it and made this bullshit. I played down, they stupid, but clearly they stuck on bullshit. I'm about to lose it and take out all this motherfucking bullshit.
So once again, that was Whiteout Official. You definitely want to go check him out. We did an interview with him a couple weeks back on our Unleashing the Best show, which is a rap and hip hop. So I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the post, but we are actually having an interview from an artist from Brutal Business Entertainment, which is one of our sponsors, and it's Maclock. Maclock. You definitely want to go over and hear this man. He has amazing talent. You guys seen the photos I've done in the videos promoting him and saying that he's going to be a part of our show. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is the last song we're going to go ahead and play for the show because Instagram's bitching, because Facebook's whining, because we're playing music. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and share our Twitch and YouTube links with you guys so you guys don't miss out on any of the show. Just know that if you were a part of the show, you didn't miss it. Thank you for being a part of it. If not, definitely go over and look. You don't have to subscribe if you guys don't want to. But if you do, go ahead and hit that bell beside the subscribe button so you can get an update on all our shows that are happening. Because you can go ahead and see our playlist that we do for the shows weeks ahead before the shows, because we go ahead and make our own playlist and show the fans what all the new artists and what talent that we're bringing to you for what shows. As you're going to be able to find that gentleman right there beside Brittany, you're going to find his music a part of Unleashing the Best show. And then you're actually, what you guys missed out, and if you're just joining on Instagram, is that DJ Shadow is going to turn back into a Braxis for this event that he does like on the underground. And Braxis is going to go ahead and unleash his voice with Mr. Damien over there. And it's an open, we're just going to go ahead and freestyle on different people's beats. So you guys can go ahead and you can make fun of me if you want. I'm pretty sure that I got something you guys have never heard. And I used to rap battle a lot. I lived in Youngstown before I moved to the country. So,
there you go.
I was in Youngstown in Cleveland. I've been around Flint, Michigan. So you know where I'm going with this, right? So and
yeah.
And then like my favorite artist, that actually, and what's funny is she is a female. My favorite artist that I hope that my voice will ever get as much attention as she does is Razakel. That is the artist that I choose to, if I ever did become famous with my music, that would be the artist that I to have, take me under her wing and collab with, is because Razakel has been doing this for 15 years. She is the queen of the underground.
I've seen her so many times, like so many that I can't even begin to tell you how many times. Because she was always at the Alrosa.
So, you'll constantly see a lot of the Shrunken Head entertainment stuff now. You'll see a lot of LSP record stuff. We go ahead and share a lot of anything that has to do with ninjas. Like we share all the music from Brutal Business, what they're coming out with. We share our sponsors. Sepsis is another thing we share. We share Solo Head Death, even though he is a phenomenal host himself. And yes, they're a bunch of whiners. Because they claim that, the reason why we can't play music nowadays as much as we used to is because they try to claim that we're stealing people's music without understanding that I actually talk to 90% of these artists that I'm playing, unless it's a request. So, who we're going to be having on next Tuesday's Unleashing the Best is actually Mac Luck, like I was back to saying. And this is him, the final song we're going to play at Care & Share. Like I said, for anybody watching or going to be watching later, you can reach out to us at any of our pages, from Instagram to Twitch to YouTube to Facebook to Tumblr to TikTok. We will contact you. We will help you if you're having issues to our best of our abilities. the whole entire team. He even told you personally that he'll go out of his way.
I will. Brittany will too, but she had a child issue right now. She had to run off. But she'll help you too. We're always here for everybody.
Love you guys.
So we're gonna go ahead and play the amazing artist. We're gonna be having an interview with next Tuesday. This is Matt Clock with his song "Audio Afterlife."
Got an empty feeling inside. About the sounds in the afterlife. Take my soul, but please let me know.
That's like a new, an old Slipknot.
Yeah, we're going to this.
Universal Live.
You're just gonna have to trust me. We talked about this.
Lately I've been thinking about slowing it down. Figuring that I might just have to figure it out. Drained every penny out of the account. Now it's just you in the hole, how you like me now. Only thing you ever do is lie to me. Only language you speak is secrecy. Y'all thought I was deaf, but I can hear perfectly all the secrets you insist on whispering. Every time I think of it, I wish that it could be so different. I wish I knew exactly when we'd realize that we just can't do this again.
Love a little, but you know I gotta get back on track. Every time I try to leave, you keep on pulling me back. We've been fussing, we've been fighting, we've been throwing up dirt. Every time we do this shit, I'm the one getting hurt. Tired of the games, I don't wanna play. Don't want you to leave, baby, I want you to stay. Tired of the pain, I don't wanna live this way. We just love, kill, repeat. We just love, kill, repeat. Lately I've been feeling you were switching it up. Half empty, half full, you be breaking the cup. Crazy thinking back to what we once was. We're damn near enemies, and it's all because I've been hurt, you've been hurt too. But I ain't the motherfucker that hurt you. Make yourself sick accusing me from your guilt. But I ain't never been that bitch that I have the fucking bill. People always gotta bring down what's up above them. Bitches talking shit out of lust, they don't love them. So yeah, I be tripping, you forget who held it down. You could lose it all again, and next time I won't be around. Don't forget how it felt when we was winning. We still got time to work shit out, a new beginning. Don't lose the moon, always reaching for the sun. And get your ass back home, we not done. Love a little, but you know I gotta get back on track. Every time I try to leave, you keep on pulling me back. We've been fussing, we've been fighting.